Can people with high blood pressure donate blood? Blood donation is an act of solidarity that can save lives. But if you have high blood pressure, it's normal to have doubts about the possibility of being a donor. In this quick video, I will clarify everything you need to know about the relationship between hypertension, high blood pressure, and blood donation. My name is João Migovisk. I am a doctor, and if you want to schedule an appointment with me to treat your illnesses naturally, the link is in the video description and in the pinned comments. So, can people with high blood pressure donate blood? What do you think? Answer me in the comments, yes or no. And also tell me if you have ever donated blood and from which part of the world you are watching me. I'll give you a moment, I'll count to 3, so you can answer. So, can people with high blood pressure donate blood? Folks, the answer is yes. People with high blood pressure can donate blood provided that certain conditions are met. The main thing is that the blood pressure is controlled at the time of donation and that the person is not experiencing a hypertensive crisis. The evaluation is done during the clinical screening before the donation, so the blood bank professionals will measure your blood pressure and also ask questions about your health to ensure it's safe for you and the blood recipient. What are the requirements for donating blood when you have high blood pressure? First, your blood pressure must be controlled. It must be within the limits considered safe at the time of donation. Generally, values up to 180 over 100 or 18 over 10 are acceptable in many donation centers, as long as there are no other risk factors. Second point, the use of medication. If you take antihypertensive medications, this does not prevent donation, as long as these medications do not cause side effects that contraindicate donation. It is important to inform the responsible professional about which medications you are using. Do not forget, neither medication, nor vitamins, nor supplements. You have to mention everything you use. And the third point is not being in a hypertensive crisis. If you have very high blood pressure, dizziness, headache, or any other signs and symptoms related to blood pressure, it will not be possible to donate. Why can high blood pressure be a factor evaluated? Blood donation involves the removal of a quantity of blood, about 450 milliliters, from your body. If your blood pressure is very high, this can pose an additional risk to you during or after the donation, such as fainting, discomfort, or some other complication. That's why there is screening to ensure that the donated blood is in good condition for the recipient. And who cannot donate blood because of blood pressure? Oh, doctor, I want to donate blood. Yes, I have high blood pressure. When can I donate? When can't I donate? First, recent hypertensive crises. If you have had recent episodes of very high blood pressure requiring medical attention, you will need to wait until the condition is controlled. Second point, uncontrolled hypertension. If you cannot control your blood pressure even with medication, this may be a contraindication. Third point, complications from hypertension. People with severe cardiovascular diseases, such as heart failure, or those with a history of stroke, may also not be eligible to donate. And how to donate blood safely when you have high blood pressure? First, let's strive to keep the blood pressure under control. How do we control blood pressure? Oh, doctor, I take my medication every day at the right time. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. Why? Your high blood pressure is most likely caused by your habits, your lifestyle, what you eat, your level of physical activity, and whether you drink and smoke. It's your lifestyle that causes your blood pressure to rise. It's not a deficiency of losartan, enalapril, or hydrochlorothiazide. No. Your high blood pressure is a consequence of your high blood pressure, of your behaviors, of the choices you make on a daily basis. So, Besides taking the medication, and more important than taking the medication, because the control, the treatment, the first prescribed treatment for hypertension should be a healthy lifestyle changes. This is the first therapeutic strategy for this disease. If you want to learn how to do this naturally, without doctors, without tests, without medication, read my book, Longevity Code, which will help you control blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, without medication in a natural way. The link is in the video description and in the pinned comments. Second point, stay well hydrated. Drink plenty of water before the donation to help maintain good pressure. Avoid coffee and stimulants like energy drinks, or any other caffeinated beverages, because they can also temporarily increase your blood pressure. And rest. Have a good night's sleep before the donation, and also avoid stressful situations. If you have high blood pressure, don't worry. In most cases, you will be able to donate blood normally, as long as your blood pressure is controlled and you are, of course, approved in the clinical screening. Donating blood is an act of love that can save lives. And yes, I acknowledge that. My mother, when she had cancer, needed to receive several blood and platelet transfusions. So, a person she doesn't even know saved her life. Therefore, those who donate blood truly deserve applause. They deserve my congratulations. If you have doubts about your condition, consult a doctor before going to the blood bank. And folks, don't forget to share this message here. Blood donation is very important for saving the lives of those in need. I brought you an example of my own, of my mother, who needed several transfusions when she was undergoing chemotherapy. And I am grateful. I don't even know who donated the blood to her, but I thank the person who saved my mother's life. That's right. It's like this. Those who donate blood save lives, okay? And folks, just a reminder, an invitation for you to read my book, Code of Longevity, 101 Habits to Live Beyond 101 Years. Here you will find the complete guide on how to take care of your health and not just manage your illnesses. Why? I imagine you've been through this before. Got high blood pressure? Go to the doctor, and then he prescribes a medication. You take this medication, go back, the pressure is still high, and then he adds another medication. You go back, after a month, the pressure is still high, and then he switches to a more expensive medication, claiming it's newer and more potent. You go back again and see that the pressure is still high because you're not addressing the root cause of the problem, which is your lifestyle. So, is medication important in some cases? Yes, of course. I'm not telling you to stop taking the medication now. The best medicine you can take is this one here, which will prevent, treat, and reverse diseases. If you take losartan, for example, for blood pressure, and do nothing else and continue with your lifestyle, you might control the pressure, but you'll be taking losartan forever. Now, if you eat well, exercise, maintain a healthy weight, manage your stress, don't drink, don't smoke, and sleep well, there will come a time when you probably won't even need losartan anymore. And it's not just me saying this. These are thousands of scientific studies conducted with millions of people. So click there. The link is in the description, in the pinned comments, and get your longevity code in the physical version for $79.90 with free shipping throughout Brazil, or in the digital version, which you can purchase worldwide, okay? Link in the description, in the pinned comments, and I'll see you in a little bit in this video here, where I talk about signs and symptoms of liver disease, and in this video here, where I talk about signs and symptoms of thyroid disease. See you soon. Please.